Hello, beautiful people. Psychic Debbie here. Hoping you're having a great day. Today, we're going to talk about smoky quartz. Look at how big and beautiful that is. Isn't that pretty? Smoky quartz can be brown or black, and it has this kind of smoky texture to it. This one's a big chunk. I'm going to kind of give you the story. See, look at that. Isn't that pretty? How it has like the smoke kind of color in it stuff. Okay, here I am with stories again. You know me. So I have a beautiful friend, Nancy, who knew two guys that would get stones from all over the world, and they digged up this. Believe it or not, they digged up this smoky quartz. I forgot where they said they got it from, but I got it from them. So it came from the earth. The guys dug it out, and I bought it from them. So isn't that pretty? Boy, am I blessed or what? Look at that big chunk of smoky quartz. So I'm going to kind of put this like this, see if you can see it, and while I'm talking, resonate with the smoky quartz, okay? And I wrote down, because there's so many things to talk about it with it. It's one of my favorite, another favorite of my stones. If you notice, I kind of do a lot of my favorite ones. So, but this one, I wrote down a lot of things. I got like 3 pages of information for you. So, and I thought this was a good time because it's around the holidays, and this is a good stone for protection. So, protection of family members, protection of on road trips, protection of lower vibrations, where people would say is negativity. You know, I don't really believe in negativity. I just think it's a lower vibration, and this will help you connect to that. So, okay, some of the things that they say about it that I heard from Spirit and read about and everything, because I don't know everything about stones, but I'm really interested in them and I really, really enjoy them. So it's a power of a protection of a psyche attack and emotional attack. So that's why I was saying this is a good one to wear around the holidays. Put it on a pocket, wear it. It's good to give to your kids. Because if you're going to a family function, and we know how that goes, not all family members are nice, right? So I was saying if you brought it to the family function, then, and it say you don't get along with Uncle Jack, I'm just going to turn this down a little bit here. So if you don't get along with Uncle Jack, this is a good one that will protect you through emotions and psychic attacks. So if you're doing even readings or you're doing healings on somebody, this is really good to have. I have this in my living room, or like I said, again, to wear it in a pocket, or even have it in the room where you know someone is not emotionally stable. So it helps with anger. It helps with, like I said, the ups and downs and protection. Okay. It also helps to help the child if it's going through a bully thing. So it's kind of like putting it in a pocket or having your child wearing it, and so it won't accept the bullying as its own. Okay, so again, for psychic attack and emotional attacks, this is very, very good. If you're going through mood swings, say it's that time of the month, sorry girls, but or you're going through menopause, which, hello, McFly, here I am. You're going through, it helps with emotions. And a lot of times I'll put it up like on my chest or on my stomach, this big, huge stone. And I love it. It helps me get grounded. Okay. So this is also a good stone to have, like if you do a crystal grid. So you know what I'm talking about, the crystal grids that people create or make, and having it on the outside or having it in the center. If you're working on, it depends on what your crystal grid is for. So if you're doing it for protection, I would have it on the outside. If you're having it to help you with your work or with your the powerness of you, then I'd have it in the center. Okay. So okay, because it helps you, also helps you. So sorry for me looking down because it's so much information, and I want to give you as much information as you can. It also helps you with your dreams. Okay, so like to make your dreams come true. Hello, maybe lie on that one. Okay, so that's why I'm saying if you're doing a crystal grid, you would want that in the center. Then, if you're trying to make like your business bigger, you want to get known, you want your dreams to come true, and it can be emotionally, romantically. I mean, you can't make someone love you, but if you're asking for a beautiful soulmate to come in, this would be in the center of the grid. Or if you're just using this stone to be in the center of you, center of your third eye, your chest, or even your root chakra, because this is a root chakra stone, okay? So it helps you with balance. It helps you with structure. Again, it helps you with getting grounded to the earth, okay? So like if you're kind of like, sometimes I get that way too. It's like I get into another dimension where I'm just so kind of flighty a little bit. No, okay. People are laughing. They're like, okay, Debbie, you're always flighty. But what I mean is, when you're kind of like, ooh, you're in those, I call it the ozone layer. You're kind of like you're just kind of, this can help you ground yourself so much better. And it can help you connect to money, prosperity, but also prosperity of love, prosperity of joy, prosperity of health, and to get your root chakra going, okay? So connect with this stone while I'm holding this up. It also helps for health-wise. So like if, say you got a cramp in your arm or your leg, or again, you're having that time of the month, sorry, girls, or the guys, I swear guys have that time of the month too. So say you're having a muscle is kind of spazzing or da-da-da-da, putting it on the muscle, or even if you have an anxiety, it would kind of ground you, put it down here. And my meditation that I've heard from Spirit is take a deep breath and just say, I allow. So it's kind of like, I allow to be healed, I allow to be healthy, I allow to be prosperous, I allow love. So it would be kind of like this. You could do it even right now while I'm holding this stone and just say, I allow to be in peace, or I allow financial prosperity to come to me now and forever, or I allow great divine love coming to me, or I allow great health to me. So kind of let the stone do the work. Again, stones have no judgment, and they all vibrate at a certain vibration. And this vibration, I just doing those, I allow, my head is, sorry. So stones have a vibration, right? Every stone has certain kinds of vibration, and this is a root chakra. This is a good one for grounding you. This is a good one to get you connected and stable, okay? Also, okay, I got balance on here, brings you strength, okay? So it gives you confidence. So if a child of yours, or you're like, I'm not feeling very confident today, wearing this, holding the smoky quartz, before you go to work and like, I allow to be confident today. Say you're having an interview, or you're doing a show, or you're going to go travel and you're kind of having a little anxiety. You just, I allow to be confident. I allow the structure. I allow to be safe. Okay? So that's good on that one. Another thing that I heard is, like if you're meditating with it, having one in one hand and one in the other hand, and also your feet, because your feet are very connected to being grounded and being very connected to earth, okay? So you know how you can get the little smoky quartz and they're like polished and they're very smooth? It's like putting a penny in your shoe. Put a little small rose quartz where like your arch is in your shoe will help you get grounded too. So like if you're doing a meditation, having each stone in each hand, and then you don't have to have your shoes on. You could be sitting here and I'd have a smoky quartz, excuse me, have this under my feet, and I'll get grounded and I'll be in that really meditative state, just there's no fear, worry, or doubt connected to it. It's really a really good, strong stone. Also, it helps you connect to your angelic beings, okay? So like if you say you want to connect to your guides, you want to connect to your angels, I allow to connect to my angels. I'm protected. So a lot of times the people want to connect to their angels, but they're afraid because they're thinking that all these other entities are lower vibrations, which a lot of that is Hollywood, people, okay? There is lower vibrational things, but they can't really be attached to you. But if you connect to the stone and say, I allow to see my angelic beings, I allow to connect to my spirit guides, holding the rose quartz, this will protect you. It will help your subconscious know that a lower vibrational being cannot be attached to you or connected with you or whatever, okay? And this is also a good stone to have with you if you're doing ghost hunts, Okay? It helps you see them and connect with them, but also protects you that the ghost is not going to hurt you or a spirit's not going to hurt you, or if you're trying to look for surprise. Even some people say it works really good if you're trying to see UFOs. Okay? I'm not going to go so far into that, but it's saying that it will allow you to see and see the presence of whatever it is that you're trying to see. An angel, a spirit, a ghost, even someone that is passed, having something like this next to your bed so that you are protected. It grounds you, and then you're saying, Grandma, come and visit me. Okay, so this is going to help the subconscious of you not being in fear, and this is going to help your body get into the vibration of angelic higher beings. Okay, so it's called smoky quartz. It can be black, it can be brown. If you notice, there's so many different colors. I'm going to put it by this light here, and you can see how that's brown, but then you look here and it looks black. Isn't it just a beautiful stone? Look at that. Connect with it and say, I allow right now. I allow financial prosperity. I allow divine love to come to me. I allow to be healthy, whole, and complete. Okay? This is the one also that I brought to someone that did a John of God healing on it. So you might even feel the John of God vibration resonating off of this. Okay? So they went to John of God. They did vibrational healings on people, and so it was like things that they were touching. It was like the entities that go through John of God was going on stones, and they said, bring your crystal stones, and that's what they were doing. It was doing a John of God healing on them. So that's why I want to share this with you. Okay? But sharing it with you, I want you to feel it. Whatever resonates with you, take. What doesn't, let it go. And then when you're looking at this, saying, I allow this divine love. And don't try to control it. Don't tell it what to do, but you can say, I'm allowing financial prosperity to me, or I'm allowing my show to show up, or I'm allowing my car that I want, or I want my divine lover to be. Do you know what I'm saying? Or home. And even though people are saying John of God is a healer, he's healing in all vibrations. Okay? So, smoky quartz, again, look it up. Wear it when you go to your holiday things. If you got family gossip you don't want to be bullied, you don't want to be unhealthy, you don't want your Uncle Jack or whatever giving you a hard time, and you're protected, smoky quartz. Okay? Well, I hope you have a great day. Mwah! Blessings and smiles. Bye-bye.